It's going to be another quick one for you guys this week because I have got a lot to do today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're on a quick one today, and that is because it is Sunday where Richard's going to Airsoft. So what that means is literally in probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, Alex is going to come and pick Richard up to take him to Airsoft and leave me with the dog, which is fine. But I can't film with the dog on my own because he just barks and he doesn't want me to film. He doesn't want me to update you guys on my journey. I might have put a bit much oil on this morning. I don't know about everyone else, but it's so hot. I just feel so hot. Could be because I'm fat, could be because it's just hot, I don't know. But that's too much oil. How have you guys been this week? I've had a realisation this week actually, as it goes. And what I've realised in life is that actually I am fat because I'm stressed. I think if I didn't have half the stress that I had to deal with on a regular, I might be skinny. Who knew? So yeah, I haven't had, well, I'm not going to say I haven't had an awful week. I haven't had a terrible week. There have been a couple of times where things have not been great and not been on plan, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? And obviously I told you guys last week we had the wedding on Friday, although I didn't eat as much as I thought I was going to because it was so spicy, it was unreal. And the bride was like an hour and a half late for the meal. It was very strange. And then I felt really unwell afterwards, like because it was so hot and stuffy. We were in this like marquee thing, and I definitely hadn't drank enough water. I hadn't even eaten like lunch or anything on Friday, which was a bit stupid on my part, but hey ho. And yeah, so Friday I didn't eat that much at the wedding, but what I did eat I know would have been like really high in friends. And then yesterday I had wedding nails to do in the morning for my friend and all of her family before her sister gets married on Monday. And then I went to a birthday party with Kirsty for her niece, or her like niece-in-law. And yeah, so that was, you know, usual child birthday party food. There was cake, there was donuts, there was cookies, and I look delightful. So obviously not exactly diet friendly, and actually because I was with Kirsty and it was his family, Shane's family, Dave was there. So Dave is Kirsty's father-in-law, and he's done cinema before. He's a Target member now and all that. And he literally, I went up to get some sausages and he was looking at me and he was like, 1 sin, 2 sins. I was like, stop judging me, Dave. So yeah, it was just, there was nothing there that was like, you know, not full of sins and gonna be bad for me. So yeah, I've had that, I've had some macarons, I've had some stuff this week, so I wasn't really expecting much. When I went to Slimming World last Monday, it's the first week back Kirsty was back, we both gained a pound actually. So she was on holiday for 2 weeks in Cornwall, eating ice cream and just living her life, and she only gained a pound, so I think that was really good for her. I gained a pound, but you know, my stress eating is just, it is what it is. There's not really a lot I can do. So when I stepped on the scales this morning, I wasn't really thinking that I was gonna do very well at all, because obviously, as I said, I've been stress eating and just the wedding and the birthday party yesterday and everything. And so when I stepped on the scales this morning, I don't know why I'm looking at you, I need to look in the mirror. When I stepped on the scales this morning, I weighed 19 stone 11.6, I think. It's the 0.6 I'm not sure about, but yeah. So I've actually lost weight this week, even though I've eaten terrible, even though, you know, I haven't been that on plan. So I'm pretty happy with that. I know it's like it's like fluky, isn't it? It's like if I did the same thing again this week, I'd probably gain weight, but I'm happy to have not gained weight this week and to have lost that pound because I've only got 2 weeks until I go and try my dress on. I've got a lot of shit happening between now and then, and I could quite easily put all the weight on that I've lost so far if I'm not careful. So we're keeping going. I did my food shop yesterday morning before I did all the other crazy things. And yeah, so we're ready for this week, food wise, and I'm not going to the co-op this week because the co-op is the devil. I don't need to go to the co-op. I go to the co-op with the people I work with, and I don't need to. Like, they can go to the co-op. I don't need to go. I never need to go to the co-op really. I just always have an excuse, so I won't be going because I need to stop. I need to stop letting that be my like downfall. I need to stop being like, oh, I'm going to the co-op and then buying 150 things, because that's exactly what happens, and it happens every week without fail. So I'm just not going because I can't be trusted, especially when I'm stressed and I've got like 101 things to do. I just go to the co-op and I'm like, oh, this will make me feel better. It's not gonna, like, it's not gonna. I know that now. Like, I'll go to the co-op, I'll buy something, I'm like, oh, it's gonna make me feel better. It won't. And ultimately it'll just make me feel worse when I step on the scales and I've gained weight again, or I go and try my dress on and it doesn't fit. So I'm reminding myself of that this week, that actually that food isn't going to make it better. Like, if it's shit, but food isn't going to make the situation better. Food never makes the situation better. So that's what I've got to try and remember this week. I've got a lot going on this week again. Busy week as usual. Itchy nose. Claire's getting a new car, and I'm going to pick that up with her on Friday with Kirsty, so that should be good. I've got a lot of interviews to do this week, so yeah, it should be a busy week, but I am hopefully gonna be able to maintain that. Don't go to the co-op, don't eat anything just for the sake of it. Like, if I want to eat something because I want to eat it, then that's fine, but like, don't just eat it for the sake of eating it, because it's not going to make you feel better, and that is what I need to remind myself. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen when I go to Slim and Mild tomorrow. Will I have gained? Will I have stayed the same? I don't know. Obviously I have lost weight like from last week for my home weigh-in, but it's all very different at Slim and Mild because it's in the afternoon and it's, you know, after you've eaten during the day, and it's just a different time and things like that. So we'll see what happens. Back to the 7 o'clock weigh-ins this week because Kirsty's back at work. So last week we went at 5:30 because she wasn't. And yeah, so that's my plan for this week. Midweek video, probably not, because you know what I'm like, I'm just rubbish at doing them. It's sad because I like doing them, but I just don't know that I'm gonna have time. So we'll see. But anyway, that's me. I've got to go downstairs, I've got to sit with the dog, and then I'm taking him to mum and dad's for the first time since Loki had his op, so that they can all play together, which would be great. So I hope you all have a good week. I hope that everything sort of goes as well as it can for everyone. I hope the weather cheers up a little bit. I hope no one's too busy or too stressed, and I will see you next time. Bye. Probably the most like rambly, incoherent, like worst video I've ever filmed since I started my channel, so I really apologise, but I am in a rush this morning and I'm not feeling myself. I'm not feeling great this week, so I apologise for a lame quality of video, and next week we will just be better, won't we? We'll all be better and it'll be great.